Welcome back, everyone. So the way I got this insole, I got it directly from a simple block heel last I bought like let's say years ago. But the good thing about the block heel shoe last is that it had a square toe kind of mouth, and the customer really wanted something very simple and stylish, so I used that the last. You know how to draw your last on your fiber. It's not so difficult. There is a video on it on our channel. We just go, and if you want a video on it, let me know in the comment section. So I used the regular Marco 4. I used a bouncing Marco 4. Also, I used a fiber, and it's an open toe slide. I've done several videos on open toe slide. You can just check. Now, because of the simplicity of the style, I had to just sew it. There is something sewing does. It just has a way of making your footwear look, will I say, clean and very catchy and very expensive. I know you understand what I am trying to drive at, but yeah, so we just went ahead into will I say, sewing all the sides that needed to be sewn, and we were done. So what we did was we used the heel last to also last it. The measurement for our lasting, we went by a 1.5 by 2. 1.5 for our big finger, then 2 for our small finger. That is the measurement I use for women, while for men I usually use 2.5, 2 rather, by 1.5. So I was so busy with work that I could not have a video on the lasting process of the open toe slide, but it's a simple open toe slide, so the lasting process was not so hard for us. But this is what I want to show us. Since it is a 1-inch kind of block heel, I honestly didn't use shank. For 1-inch block heel, I don't use shank. This is what I do. The trick is I don't fix the heel like close to the sole itself. I give like 1-inch space before fixing. Sorry, half an inch as seen in the video before fixing. Now, when you do something like this, the the Nora you are using has its way of just balancing without you trying too hard with it. So this is the trick I usually use instead of using fixing the regular shank that we know. Personally, I just think fixing that straight shank it's a whole lot of work. So, and this one has worked for me over the years. So this is what I usually do. Now for the nail, it's a 1-inch nail gotten where building materials is sold. You can't get this one at a shoemaking store. It's not your regular tacky nail. I think it's longer and stronger than the tacky nail. So you just go to where they sell building materials and you will get this. The number of nail you'll be needing, just follow your discretion. That one, it's left for you. I usually use, will I say, 5? 4 is enough. 3 is enough. Just use your discretion. So this is how it came out, and trust me, like I said, I have not had issue with making a 1-inch heel for a customer. And when it comes to the building and all that, I've not really had issue. We used a Nora 3 for the work. Nora 3. You can go for your design Nora. You can go for your plain Nora. We went ahead into applying our gum on our Nora 3 and on our insole. Like I said, the insole, it's a fiber and a bouncing Marco 4 insole. So I think I've listed all the materials that you'll be needing. I don't know, maybe you'll be wanting me to give you the cost of everything. So Nora 3, like a plain Nora 3 is sold for 1,100. That's 1,100 in my area. Fiber is sold for 300 per pair. Bouncing Marco 4, no, all Marco 4, Marco 2, Marco, foreign Marco 4, and the bouncing Marco 4 are all sold for 400 naira in my area. While the leather, I got leather for 700. I got two pair of it for 1,400. Then for the heel is sold for 600. I bought it long ago. I bought it for 600. I don't know how much the cost will be right now, so you can do the maths. So you can do the costing, your transports, your labor, and don't forget you also need to pay yourself because you are also working. So that's it, guys. This is how our open toe slide looks like. Came out beautifully neat and well. Thanks for watching. As always, I truly appreciate, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.